Hey fam, this is day 3 of my 5-day cruise aboard Sun Princess. Today we are on the beautiful island of the Dominican Republic, the port of Amber Cove, and I am doing an excursion called the Best of Amber Cove. Come along with me on this journey. We are in these Amber Cove streets anticipating this tour. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what this port looks like. Carnival Magic is also in port with us as well. So let us go. I'm excited. So Carnival Magic. The beautiful Sun Princess to the right. And in the distance, beautiful Dominican Republic. Look at those mountains. It's a nice sunny day. Bright, no rain, sunny and hot. It is an extremely long walk to the end of the pier. So if you have mobility issues, you can always go in one of these carts. It is free of charge. All you have to do is give them a tip. But if you have mobility issues, you cannot walk, just allow one of these drivers to drive you to the end of the pier. Look at Amber Cove. Beautiful. We're getting ready to go through this building, and on the other side of this building we are going to meet up with our area so that we can go on our tour. So let's see what's in this building. Very well air conditioned place that you can just get some mementos, some souvenirs, some liquor, tobacco, just for you to take home with you from the Dominican Republic. And now we are further into the port. Beautiful Amber Cove. Just got on the bus, nice air-conditioned bus, and I'm gonna show you what this bus looks like. So, you know, some tours they do vans. This tour does a great big bus. So a lot of people is gonna be able to be on this tour. So this is not a small tour group. So we are at the first stop. So the closest city to Amber Cove is Puerto Plata. And so our first stop, we are going to do some walking and explore different sites in Puerto Plata. This is the town. So before we walk, this is what it looks like. See the beautiful mountains in the distance. And so we're congregating together right now, and then we're gonna walk and go to the different destinations.
So, main square of Puerto Plata since 1872, two names. Central Park, Parque Central. Plaza Independencia, Independence Plaza. Here is where we celebrate our independence every year. Remember the first independence from Haiti, 1844, when Pablo Duarte was the leader at that time. Yeah, also that time we got our flag, 3 colors. Then, after he got independence with our people, there was a president, his name was Pedro Santana. Don't forget that. Santana was in the power for a long time, became dictator at the end. Sold the country to Spain, 1861 to 1863. 1863 to 1865, Gregorio Luperon, general, who was one here in Puerto Plata, with the Dominicans once again together, were fighting Spain 2 years. 1863 to 1865 got us independence from Spain. Remember, later on, 1879, he became our president. And when he was on the power, he was doing from here, from Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata at that time was the capital of the country. The airport of Puerto Plata has his name also my village. Yeah, the airport to Puerto Plata, half an hour driving that way. My village, 40-minute driving that way. So now if you turn, wanna see the city hall, mayor of the town is there. It is a new classic building since 1884. Yeah, top of the building you see the city shield, like the F and the Y. Ferdinand Isabel, the Catholic king and queen in Spain when Columbus was here. Then the green is that mountain on your right hand side. That mountain name is Isabel de Torres. Isabel de Torres was one of the ladies. There was a queen in Spain, Isabel la Católica. Yeah, Isabel the Catholic. Then the next house after the city hall, that is one of the oldest in the town. Like the 3 levels in wood is the only one, 3 levels in wood. Like European style, the cultural house of the town is working there. That house was built 1879. It's the only one 3 levels in wood. Then if you look all around the square, you're gonna find the Victorian houses style. Remember we got Spanish influence. We were a Spanish colony for a long time. That's why our last name, our culture, last name. Most of our people they are like Lopez, Rodriguez, Diaz, Alvarez. Then we have some African or English last name, but Spanish the most. Hey. Accordion, the drum, and the guira. From Germany, Africans, Dominican. Together, the merengue. But it was the way the merengue was born here on the north, long time ago. Still today on, people from countryside, they love this kind of music. But merengue today on, need like 12 instruments to be like the actual merengue. But it was the way the merengue was born long time ago on the north where we are. The cathedral name is San Felipe. San Felipe is the name of the cathedral. When I say San Felipe, the first on the left. Yeah? The glasses, stained glass pictures all around the cathedral, brought them from Italy and Spain, 1966. Yeah?
So walking into the cathedral now. So let's see what this looks like.
For a while. You guys use it. 4 minutes left. Let's go.
Beautiful cathedral. I always love these painted windows, and each tells a different story. There's Christ being crucified. I think it's majestic. Very nice. So on these tours, there's always going to be a little time for shopping. And so we're going to do some of that now, but there's so much more, even right where we are, to see. Stay tuned.
So then there we have the Mama Juana. She's preparing Mama Juana for all of us. Yeah, Mama Juana is our national drink, our traditional drink. The first to prepare Mama Juana as medicine were the Taínos. Remember, the Taínos were the first on the island coming from South America. And after that, we have been drinking that drink. Yeah, that is the traditional one in front of us. And then to the corner, we got like the new version. That one has like chocolate flavor because they have like cocoa beans inside. You are allowed to try both. Yeah, we're gonna be trying first the traditional one, then keep the glass, keep the cup because we're gonna try the one with chocolate flavor. That one has like 30% alcohol, 20% alcohol. It is good. It is a combination between the red wine, honey, and rum. But the most important is the herbs, the roots, the sticks, medicinal, like 12 kind of them.
So let me try this Mama Juana. very flavorful. It doesn't taste strong. It's very smooth. I can taste the spices in it. Very delicious. So we're going to be in this shop for a little bit, and then we're going to go from here and keep on exploring. So we're at the Paseo de Dana Blanca.
So, here we have the lady that I was talking about. She and her family, they came from Italy, 1898. It was her house, also one of the first hotels in the town. Today only is a house upstairs, no hotel, and here they have a souvenirs place, like bar. Yep. So name of the lady was Bianca from Italy. People from the town used to call her Doña Blanca. Yeah. She was math teacher in the town, ballet school, used to do a lot for the town, used to help a lot. And they were like the first family working with the tourists in the town. Today on part of the family, like the third generation, they had Punta Cana, working with the tourists, Ranieri family. Yeah. At the end, she died of the cancer. That's why the pink. Yeah. One of her, the mayor of the town, have this place. Bianca, Blanca, yeah?
Blanca, Blanca.
Used to come in the afternoon to read books, just like this. Yeah? Math teacher, at school, used to help people in the town a lot. That's why we all know this place.
Blanca, Blanca.
So this is just the passageway. Everything is pink. The pink symbolizes the fact that this woman died of cancer. And so this is where we are walking through for now. The next stop is the Street of Umbrellas. The crowd here is massive. There's so many people right here, but I'm gonna show you what it is. Some cars back here. So a lot of picture taking opportunities. This seems like a popular place, this coffee place, specialty coffee and chocolate store. And these nostalgic cars back here as well. So once you get past all of the excitement, then you possibly could just take a picture right here towards the back of the street. This is how it looks from this angle. Beautiful. It looks like you can take a ride in these nostalgic cars as well, as I see people getting out of this car back here that just came up. So you can get
Your friend.
You can get a ride in one of these nostalgic cars and enjoy this beautiful street, the Street of the Umbrellas, right here, Dominican Republic. Places to shop, places to get something to eat. So I just found out to get a ride in one of these nostalgic cars is $15 for 1 hour. So if you're here, if you're not on a tour and you're in town and you want to get a ride in one of these nostalgic cars, it's only $15 for 1 hour. I think that's a great deal. Next stop is to go check out some Dominican cigars.
Welcome one more time. I'm gonna be your tour guide now. My real name, it is Jackson. Family, this cigar, we don't have that time right here, but remember, it's for 45 minutes. Yeah, we can start it and stop it right here and continue tomorrow. No, because the taste change. We need to finish it from the beginning to the end, just one time. That's why we recommend some coffee, chocolate, whiskey, cognac. My favorite one, rum. Yes, rum without ice. You gotta try it. I have a surprise for you at the end. Yeah. Rum without ice is the best experience with cigar. And the cigar are close. We need to use how do you say that? Cutter, guillotine. Never put your finger inside. No. Or something else. No. Please. No. Only cigars. Sorry. We cut just a little bit. And remember to tap the cigar in your hands. Because sometimes have some pieces right here and it can feel bad. Okay? That's why you tap it. And we're gonna use a lighter. If the lighter says La Aurora, it is the best one in the world, okay? So sorry. Never use the lighter directly. No, need to be in angle and move it around in this way. Yeah. When the cigar is red, you put it in the nose. Never inhale it. No. If you inhale it, you can get high. You can fly or sleep for 3 days. Be careful. Family, Mary told me that he wants to teach you how to make a cigar, but we need to come closer, please. Let's see how Mary makes a cigar. Get closer, please. Yeah, we can. You ready, Mary? Yeah. What happened? I told you, for making this cigar, we use 4 different kinds of tobacco. We use 4 for making 3 parts. A cigar part, they are filler, binder, and wrapper. The filler, it is in the center. Binder around the filler, and the wrapper, the last one. In this occasion, filler Dominican, binder Dominican, and the wrapper from Africa. The filler, it is only tobacco leaf, like this. Look at this. Yeah, you can pass it out. You can touch it, you can pass it around. Lo puedes tocar, esa es la parte que va en el centro del cigarro, la tripa. Yeah, it's a Dominican, you can feel the texture. This is more than 7 years old. This passed a process, a drying process, fermentation, and aging process too. Around the filler, we use the binder. Filler inside, binder around. After having this together, we use a mortar like this. We put the blend inside, this way. We use a cover. We press 45 minutes or 1 hour, depends. And after that time, all the tobacco together, it is like this. Look at this. It's not ready. It's only filler and binder together. No cambio por eso. Yeah. Press it. Yeah. Se puede pasar a los demás, por favor. Gracias. Yes. The last and the most important part in the cigar is the wrapper. Look how big it is, huh? This is from Africa. Este es un tabaco de África, es la parte, la cubierta de serio. Se siente como si fuera una tela. Look like a leather, like skin, like cigar skin. Look at this. It's dedicated, that part. This is from Africa. Filler, binder, and wrapper. Now Melvin going to show you how he put the wrapper on in the blend. Okay, Melvin, go ahead. Yes, too. But what happened right here? We are in the tropical country, Caribbean, sorry, and more sun, stronger it is. Here we use more the filler and the binder because our tobacco is a little bit strong. We mix that with Honduras, Nicaragua, and African like that because our tobacco is really strong. Yes, we cut it in that way. Remember, we only use tobacco and 3 sap. Look at this, a resin from one plant from Turkey. It's called Tragacanto. That sap is neutral, no flavor, no color, no aroma. It's plain. Okay. We only use it for sealing at the end. It is the part of tobacco that I'm going to use now. In the factory, they produce around 1 cigar per minute. It's really fast. Because one person makes the first part and the other one only finish it at the end. Go ahead, man. You are ready. After 1 week ready for smoking. Applause for me. Clappy, clappy. Good, good.
We are at the next stop, Del Oro, organic Dominican cocoa chocolate. We're going to try some. Let's go.
My name is Iris, and now let me show you how we made the chocolate step by step here. Have you ever seen the cocoa fruit before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the cocoa fruit. Normally this fruit has 20 to 30 beans inside, but at the founder ferments open the cocoa fruit and they get out the cocoa beans from the fruit. And they put the cocoa beans in fermentation. So when the cocoa beans is fermented and are ready, the farmers brings here. And here we start with the process to make our chocolate. So when we finish here in this room, you will see all the fermentation process in the next room. So now let me show you how we make the chocolate step by step here. Here first we roast the beans, and after that we run them off to remove the shells, and we make this paste. With this paste we make the chocolate. From this paste we get the cocoa oil, and with the cocoa oil we make the cocoa butter, but it's the same. And the cocoa butter is wonderful for the skin, for the face, for the hair. Is wonderful. And this is the refining machine. So in this machine we make the chocolate, but in another bigger machine. For example, here to make our dark chocolate we use a higher percent from this paste and a little sugar. And to make our milk chocolate we use the paste, sugar and milk and powder. But here we make white chocolate. To make our white chocolate here we don't need the paste because we use cocoa butter or cocoa oil to make it, because it's the same. We put cocoa butter, sugar and milk and powder inside the machine, and this process takes 2 or 3 days without stopping the machine. When this process finishes, we move the chocolate in the tempering machine. This machine heated up the chocolate and make the chocolate glossy and consistent. And this process takes 45 minutes. When this process finishes, we put the chocolate in the molds, and after that in the cool room for 1 hour, and that's it.
Now it's time for a little tasting. So I'm gonna try the milk chocolate. Let me see how it tastes. Not bad. It definitely has some different flavor notes. It's just not feeling like it's ordinary milk chocolate. This is the white chocolate. That's very good. Come in and try it out for yourself. Next stop, we are at San Felipe Fortress. And then after that, we are going to get something to eat. This tour includes lunch with it. Let me turn this around so you can see what I am seeing. So this is the area around the fortress. Those mountains in the distance. The beautiful water. And this is the fortress itself. Let's go in. Let's go check it out. So if you come here, there is a ticket price to explore the fortress. I'm going to go around this area. It's a nice area, serene area, and so you can see what else is around here to see. Here we are. The statue of General Gregorio Luperon. The water's here. You come here, just chill and relax and sit in this area. We are here at this farm, and this is where we are going to eat, and we can explore the farm and everything that's around it a little later on as well.
Welcome, bienvenido. Todo bien. Alright, Chucky family, we're gonna go straight for lunch. Are you entitled to get one soft drink included? Yes, with the ticket, you're gonna get a soft drink, water, Coke. We got Coke Zero, we got Sprite, orange, grape, and a strawberry.
Time to eat. Let me show you what I'm getting ready to dig in and eat. After eating, we're going to the Dominican Rum Museum, and here we will have some rum tasting as well.
All right, guys, you can go around the counter, all the way around, no problema, get closer. This is where the action is going to happen, right here. Yeah. This is just for information purpose, right? The distillery is located in Puerto Plata. This is where they produce the rum from the sugar cane all the way up to the bottle rum, all right? Now, this brand is actually a local brand. You know, they've been producing rum here in Puerto Plata since 1888. It's one of the most important rum distilleries in the Caribbean, and it's from here, from Puerto Plata. We're proud of it, all right? Now, how it's done, how it's produced? Well, actually, everything starts from the sugar cane. Sugar cane is the key to produce alcohol, then to convert that alcohol with the process into the rum, all right? Now, they cut the sugar cane, they grind it, they get the juice out. That juice is kind of a boil until they create molasses, right? Then those molasses are diluted with water and fermented with yeast, and then they cook that. In that process of cooking and fermentation, sugars are transformed into alcohol. So there's already a mixture that has alcohol inside. Now what happens? They distill the alcohol. Throughout the distillation, what happens is that you're separating pure alcohol from the water and the sugarcane impurities. Still is a device that they put everything in there and they cook it again. Water evaporates around 100 degrees Celsius. Alcohol, let's say a bit quicker, 70, 78. Therefore, when you put that on the steel and you cook it, alcohol evaporates quicker than water. That's called distillation. This product is double distillation, right? Alcohol evaporates, it travels to copper serpentines, and then it falls in the other side, you know, more concentrated and cleaner, leaving behind all this water and the sugarcane impurities, all right? So in this case, it's 95% alcohol. Well, it's a bit more complex than that, because after that, the alcohol is put into another process, but I'm gonna make it simple. We just don't wanna go there because we don't have much time, all right? So we have 95% alcohol, more water is added to that 95%, and it's bring it down to 95%, I mean to 65%. Why 65? Very important. Let's say that this bottle of rum is going to be produced to be sold in the Dominican Republic. Well, the law says that it has to be 37.5%. But if the same bottle is going to be produced for exportation, let's say United States, Canada, it's 40% by law. If it goes to Europe, it's 42%, right? Alcohol is controlled by law everywhere you go, all right? In this case, it's 37.5. Therefore, from 65, they bring it down to 37.5%. At that stage, at 37.5%, the aging process starts. That process is what turns alcohol into rum with the barrels. They use two different types of barrels to age. American from Kentucky and Tennessee previously used to age whiskey and bourbon, both. In some cases, they introduced wine barrel in the process from Spain. So we have two different types of rum. We have dry rum, which is the traditional Caribbean rum, very dry, very strong flavor. And then the ones that they introduce the wine barrel in the process is a bit sweeter. It's a bit more smoother and sweeter. So we have dry and sweet. Remember, the longer you age, the more quality, more smoothness, flavor. But due to the process that everything is made in room temperature, there's a lot of evaporation involved in this process. Therefore, the older it is, the more money it's gonna cost. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, over here I got five. This is a 5-year-old bottle, and this one is 8. These two over here are the only ones that are aged only in the whiskey barrel. So this is the traditional Caribbean rum, very dry, very strong flavor, right? And then in this one over here, this is when they start blending with the wine barrel. So this one is a lot different in flavor. It's a lot sweeter. Then we have this one, which is 10 years old. This is called double reserve, and this is triple reserve. This is the only bottle of rum, well, it was, the only that is aged in 3 different processes. American barrel, Spanish barrel, and French barrel. This is actually a new product. This is been in the market like 4 months only. This is a very, very special, very nice rum. It's not the most expensive. This is expensive, but this is a very, very nice rum. Very, full body, very flavorful, and so on. All right. This is double reserve, and this is triple reserve. 10 years old, right? Then we have the legends. The leyendas are what we call sipping rum. This is the one that you don't chase it. You don't mix with Coke. You drink it straight, maybe just a little bit of ice just to bring the temperature down, and that's about it. And also depends on the temperature that you're drinking it on, right? If it's cold, you don't need to pull it down. Then we have this one. This one is 14 years old, 40% alcohol. This is closer to a brandy side, right? This still rum. Brandy is made out of wine. You distill wine and you get brandy, right? But this is made out of sugarcane, but it's very close. Very rich in flavor. It's 40%, so there's more alcohol in here than the rest, but it's a very, very nice rum. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in case that anybody want to buy something, I'm going to give you the price, and then we're going to go into the sampling. All right,
So I am back at the port now, and I'm going to let you know later what I thought about the tour. And so from here, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the port, but I did a full Amber Cove port tour before. I'm going to show that in the link above and also at the end of the video. And so I'm just going to scan the port real quick and do a little shopping and head back to the ship. So here is the port of Amber Cove. Many things to see, many places to shop. You can do zip lining here. There's places you can just relax. Hello. In the distance, there is that Amber Cove sign. So if you want to be able to take pictures with that sign, go check out that video so you can see the full tour that I did of Amber Cove. Hey fam, let me tell you about this tour. First of all, the actual name of the tour is not just Best of Amber Cove. The full name is Best of Amber Cove Cultural Delights in Puerto Plata with Lunch. Also, it is not a short tour. This tour was about 5.5 hours long. It was a long tour. Some people don't like to go on long tours. They like something short and sweet. This was not a short and sweet tour, but it was a cultural tour. So for those individuals that want to really go delve deep into Dominican culture, Puerto Plata culture, this was the tour for you, and it will be the tour for you. It talked about coffee, chocolate, rum. It was so encompassing. We had lunch, and while we were on the bus, the driver told us so much about the country, about Puerto Plata, where we were going to. And so I thought it was a wealth of information. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought I got a lot out of it. As I said, for those individuals that do not like long tours, it would not be for you. There was some walking that was on the tour. I didn't think it was really extensive walking, but there was some walking here and there. And if you do have mobility issues, you can always decide to stay on the bus, or maybe just get off the bus, but instead of walking, if you just want pictures, just take a picture from the bus and take your pictures that way instead of walking further. But I thought it was a great tour. If you want to check it out, go check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for coming. Can you do me a favor, family? Can you like, comment, subscribe? Click on the notification bell to be informed of future posts. It will greatly help my channel. And for those returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting the way that you do. And until next time, happy travels.